A beautiful shot there of the Rocky Mountain skyline of downtown Denver. The Diamondbacks and the Rockies are next. The show comes to you live from what is, hard to believe, the third oldest ballpark in the National League, Coors Field in Denver. Today, the opener of this three-game set between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Colorado Rockies. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. I'm joined by Eric Karros and the newest member of our team, Steve Lyons, as we delve into our pitching matchup here in the opener.
Well, and you know these two teams, of course, very familiar with one another. The start of another division series, so you know those two men right there have a huge task in front of them, trying to give their ball club a leg up right here in the opener.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks as manager Kirk Gibson sets his 1 through 9 up this way. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Marcell Ozuna will get his first shot here as you check out his numbers from 2013.
And it's been a good start to 2014. He's got to be happy with the way he's come out of the gate swinging the bat.
And the first pitch of the afternoon misses as we get underway here at lovely Coors Field.
First pitch, 2-10.
The next pitch. Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Fastball, strike 3 called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
Well, a little surprising you wouldn't pull the trigger on that one right there. This isn't anything fancy. Just a right over the top 4-seam fastball. Absolutely frozen.
Adeiny Echeverria will be the batter. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
And you know,
pitching's a lot more than just velocity. This guy, he's living proof. If you hit your spots, change speeds, you can get guys out with an 87, 88 mile an hour fastball, and he did it right there.
Michael Lee will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. First pitch coming. That's hard hit back up the middle. And that's off his leg on the mound. And no chance to get the recovery play at first. And now we'll hold our breaths to see if he's okay. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Thomas will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. He's running towards second. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
And later in the game, maybe you question this decision to run because you worry about taking the bat out of the hands of one of your best hitters. But here in a scoreless game, I doubt they're going to put him on. So that was a good job to take what's given to you.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Strike out here.
Here's a ground ball to first. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Arizona. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Batting order for the Rockies looks like this. They'll be opposed by the American League's Cy Young Award winner from 2009, the hard-throwing right-hander Zach Greinke. And behind him, here's a look at the defensive alignment for Arizona. Charlie Blackmon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
For the Rockies, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. Out in front as he pulls this one down the line at first. And this will get on past Trumbo. It's a fair ball.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Martin Prado will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's a line drive caught coming off the bag. And he'll step on the bag himself for the double play.
Hey, a little DIY play right there. You know what DIY is, EK? Do it yourself. You see him spear that thing and just take it right to the bag for the unassisted double play.
Number 2 will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first.
All right, Rockies, you got it.
First pitch coming. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Now a ground ball towards the hole, and that is into right field, a base hit.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right now.
Trevor Story will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Swing and a fly ball to straightaway left. Waiting on it now is Kemp, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Colorado. After 1, no score. Matt Kemp will stride in now. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's ball game.
Matt Kemp.
Here's the first offering. And this ball will be chopped foul. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And this one's high and tight, backing him up 2-1.
Strike him out.
Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Weakly to the right side, so he stays alive. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3.
Batting 6.
And we'll take a look at the reaction here in show motion, and you can see him immediately go to first and say, oh yeah, he went around. Sure enough, he got the answer he was hoping for.
Mark Trumbo will step in now. fouled back. And he lays off for ball one. Oh, a hard hit ball that'll be caught over there at first. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are two gone now.
Well, don't worry. I'll tell you, if you keep hitting the ball like this, sooner or later it's going to even out as the season goes on. Just a little unlucky right there as he hits that ball right at him.
Aaron Hill will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike one. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now here's the pitch. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. 3-2, here it is. And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the two-strike pitch and chops it foul. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. Out of play. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory now toward the third base dugout. And this is fouled back and out of play. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Kurt Suzuki will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first.
Head back to the desert, T-back.
There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Yeah, Rocky!
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
Full count now, 3-2.
And now the benefit of you working the count to 3-2 is that runner gets a head start from first with 2 away.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
That's a real good at-bat there. He fell behind 1-2 right out of the gate, but instead of going out of the zone to protect, he was able to lay off 3 straight and get his guys a leadoff base runner.
Zach Greinke will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Going anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
And he gets on top of this one and sends it on the ground to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Corey Dickerson will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ballgame. And he takes ball 1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And a swing and a bouncing ball back up the middle. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down, but he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning.
Batting 6, first baseman,
Lilene Rosario will stand in now as he was reinserted back into the lineup here after taking a needed day off yesterday. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Let's get the runner across. Here we go.
Now a swing, but not much behind it as this is lifted into shallow center. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Throw comes back in quickly, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Boy, and that is 4 hits already here in the first 2 innings. Now they need to work on breaking into that run column.
Drew Stubbs will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off.
All right, Rockies. All right, Rockies.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their 3rd hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Michael McHenry will take his cuts now with a big opportunity to give his club the lead here.
Here's a catch. Go!
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And this is going to be a foul ball. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not on that one as this is bounced foul. It's still 1-2. Swing and a fly ball. Lee has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Yolis Chassin will stand in now with the bases loaded, and this is one at-bat he doesn't want to just throw away. He can really help himself here.
Yeah, hitting is not really in a lot of pitchers' DNA, but you're right. If he can find a way to just find a hole with a ground ball, that could be huge.
Now here's the first pitch. And now a check swing, but did he hold up in time? No, swung the bat, says Clyde Washington. It's strike 1. Christian Friedrich will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Woo, Colorado! Let's go, Rockies! Yeah!
Bottom of the second here with no score. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Come on, Rockies.
Fouled back. Now a swing and a ground ball. They get the force at the plate on the Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Christian Friedrich is going to come on to pitch here, and seeing as though it's just the 3rd inning, he may be asked to work for a while. Marcell Ozuna will get his 2nd shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game.
Marcell Ozuna.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
A curveball here, but he was waiting for it and sends it in the air to deep left field. And the leadoff man is gone to start the Arizona 3rd.
And you have to figure he didn't think he'd be seeing any action this early on, but he's going to need to hold down the fort for a while here, now that their starter's already out of the ballgame.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Two and 0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Let's go, Rockies.
And a good fastball here as he pops him up back behind second base. Story takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Well, sometimes when you miss with your location, it actually works to your benefit. I mean, this pitch is further up than I think he wants it, but hey, it works out for him.
Michael Lee will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Let's go, Rockies.
First pitch to him. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Charlie Blackmon will come up to start things out in their half of the 3rd. Plenty of opportunities for him those first 2 innings, but nothing on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they've had their chances. 5 hits already, but they just haven't been able to make anything stand up.
And this will be fouled away. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. No problem here, one away.
Up next for Colorado, third baseman, Martin.
Leadoff man retired. Here's Martin Prado. Now a swing and a fly ball. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Down and away, ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
All right, let's go.
Now the pitch. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Here we go.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Yeah, just a little bit late here on the fastball, and this thing's almost by him when he makes contact. Still, he gets pretty good wood on the ball, but not enough to trouble the right fielder.
Number 2 will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Look out, 2-0 now.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Outside, 3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he gets the call there, 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Full count pitch on its way. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Good work there by Zach Greinke. It remains 0-0. Thomas will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Third baseman, number 24.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. And he misses there, 1-2. Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He doesn't really have a chance to set himself up, so this is all arm, but he makes it look routine.
So the base is empty here with one away, and stepping forth is the left fielder, Matt Kemp. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Oh,
Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Well, that's a tough part of this game right here. You do everything right and get donuts. Absolutely nothing for it. You see, he goes with the pitch well, drives it the other way, but it's directly to the second baseman. He barely has to move.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured he had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. Diamondbacks down in order. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Trevor Story will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
The shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike 1.
come on.
Here's Hechavarria at shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Corey Dickerson will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Right there for strike 1.
Real good lateral movement on that two-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that, so just keep on throwing it.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
Now he's just running right through these guys. Absolutely worn them down.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Willeen Rosario will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Let's go, Rockies!
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here's a bouncing ball past Greinke and into center field, a base hit.
Back into the stretch for him again as we take a look at his line so far. It's almost like he's kept that shutout going with smoke and mirrors because he's definitely given up his share of base runners. They just haven't amounted to anything so far.
Drew Stubbs will stand in. A base hit his first time around. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. Greinke over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw will hold that runner at second base, and now there are 2 on with 2 out.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Michael McHenry will stand in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits as he's got a runner in scoring position at second with still 2 away. Runner staying tight to the bag at second. Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and heads up as he had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. No runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this. Aaron Hill will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all it takes is just one call to go against you, like that one right there, and then you get yourself out of your own rhythm. You got to be able to put that behind you and move on.
Fouled straight back. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
Well, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. He didn't even want to swing at this pitch. You see him try to hold up, but winds up working out for him.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. Now the first pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. And now one taken by Suzuki as he draws it even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. And he is safe at second base as the decision to move up pays off, and that'll likely be scored a wild pitch.
It looked like a two-strike curveball there. Behind the plate, you see him turn that glove over, go soft, try and make himself as large as he can, but this one manages to skip away, and it'll be a wild pitch.
Boy, really making him work now as the seventh pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Once again, a 3-2. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Being a number 8 hitter in the National League is really one of the toughest positions a guy can be in. You know, you've got your pitcher behind you on deck, so guys don't feel like they need to challenge you. You've got to be very disciplined up there, and that time, he just wasn't.
Zach Greinke will stand in, and you have to figure that he'll likely be swinging the bat now. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he turns on one here and hits it a mile to left, but this is going to wind up a long foul ball. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Off-speed pitch here, and he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. In there, a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
Boy, he's doing it all out there so far. Not only is he pitching a great game, but he gets in on the act offensively as well.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game.
In a game like this, You had to figure that a manufactured run was going to be how we finally opened our scoring. Good work there to drive him in.
Adeiny Echeverria will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Outside with the fastball, that's 1-0. One run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. Just fire that thing in there.
Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now.
Oh, man, are you crazy?
A runner on first with 2 away. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. And Stubbs is right there to put it away, and the inning is over. A run on a couple of hits here for Arizona. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Rockies nothing. Carlos Gonzalez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 5, Carlos Gonzalez.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
This has been the story all afternoon. They have just not been able to get on top of his fastball. Here's another pop-up to prove it.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch lays off 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. Lee is there, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Martin
Prado will dig in now. Hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
You know, maybe the most impressive thing about his performance so far, he's doing it all in a hitter's ballpark. Well, it's hard to come in here and pitch like this, but he's done a heck of a job.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here. especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
3-0 now.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, two-way, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Number 2 will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. The first pitch now from Greinke. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first, 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Out in front here as this is pulled down the third base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out with the man at first. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Rockies strand 1. They trail this one 1-0. Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Adam Ottavino.
Michael Lee will walk toward the plate as he'll lead things off here in the Arizona 6th inning.
Michael Lee.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Thomas will stand in again. Couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a move over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Here's a look over to first and a dive, but he's back in there. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. There's one. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
The batter, left fielder, Matt Kemp.
Matt Kemp will dig in now. He's struck out and lined out in his first 2 at-bats. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. And that's cut on and missed by Kemp as they move ahead of him now, 0-2. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Diamondbacks down without much of a fight, but they lead it 1-0. Trevor Story will start things off as they look to do something here to get on the scoreboard for the first time.
And they've seen some opportunities come and go. They do have 7 hits, so it's not like they haven't had base runners. They just haven't been able to bring those guys in.
First offering on the way. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Action now in the Arizona bullpen as they have a right-hander up and throwing. In for a strike, it's 1-1.
A high fastball that time in the strike zone and on the outside corner. But that is a dangerous spot to be pitching if you're only throwing in the low 90s.
Swing and a little tapper out in front of the mound. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
Corey Dickerson will step in, 1 for 2 in the ball game. And Greinke gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in there knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And here's a look at his pitches by inning so far. He's up to 82 now, so he's been able to keep that count fairly low and not run up too many high-stress innings.
Willeen Rosario will dig in. He singled his last time around. And this is on the ground toward the hole. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 1-0. Welcome back to Coors Field here in Denver. We're on to the 7th with the Diamondbacks out in front. And before we get the inning underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Mark Trumbo will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. Now the first pitch. Good way to start it on the outside corner for strike 1. Swing and a hard grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
This guy's one of those unsung type pitchers. He's not the setup guy, he's not the closer, but these are the guys that keep you in the ball games, and he's doing the job here.
Aaron Hill will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike two. Here's a softly hit ball looped out towards short, and that'll be the second out.
Yeah, and anytime you can get a guy like this to hit a ball like that, well, you know you've won the battle out there on the mound, and that was a good pitch.
Kurt Suzuki will try again. Struck out swinging his last time through.
Let's get a K. Come on.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So 1, 2, 3 go the Diamondbacks, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Drew Stubbs will step in now to lead off the home half of the seventh.
Right fielder.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here's the first pitch. Here's Greinke back to work now as he jumps ahead of the first man to greet him. It's strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there.
Yeah, with the bases empty, that's a right spot for that 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the seventh, that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
There's Arizona manager Kirk Gibson on his way to home plate, lineup card in hand, so one would assume we're going to see a double switch here.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen here as the hard-throwing right-hander Joaquin Benoit gets the assignment.
Joaquin Benoit. Now playing second base and batting in the ninth spot. Number 9, DJ LeMahieu.
Michael McHenry will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Nobody out, runner on first. Stubbs holding. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. And now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Justin Morneau will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Justin Morneau.
Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Let's get him to second, all right?
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Comes with the slider there, but this is lined into left field. A base hit. And the throw will come back in quickly, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Jeremy Hellickson will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Charlie Blackmon will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Ozuna is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Martin Prado will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he will be nailed at third on a questionable decision, to say the least, and the inning is over. One left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. Boone Logan will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Boone Logan.
DJ LeMahieu will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th.
DJ LeMahieu.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Oh, that's not a bad idea right there. Go ahead and try that back foot slider on a 1-2. Hope you can get him to commit. That's a good job of laying off of that pitch.
Pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. The Humidor certainly doing its job so far. As you get a look at our line score for this one, a low-scoring affair, very unlike the first 10 years or so of baseball here in Denver. Marcell Ozuna will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Adeiny Echeverria will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
When he's got that slider working the way he wants it, it can be such a weapon for him.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Diamondbacks down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Martin Prado will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. He tried to hold up there, but here's a check swing grounder to the right side. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Now batting, Number 2.
Shelby Miller will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs here and get this one on to the 9th inning.
Shelby Miller.
Number 2 will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. And a high strike there, 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
You can't fault the pitch selection or the location there. And it's well placed, maybe just a hair off the outside corner. But 3-2, that's where you want to be.
Trevor Story will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Right-hander against right-hander as this is a ball, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Outside, 3-0 now. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. The 3-1 coming. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The 3-2 one more time. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
That is a big time to come up with a strikeout in a tight game like this. You still got that tying run over there at first, but with 2 away now, you don't necessarily need a ground ball to get you out of this.
Corey Dickerson would get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Swinging a tapper out in front. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Arizona bullpen comes through there. We've played 8 full. Diamondbacks lead this one 1-0. Michael Lee will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Michael Lee.
Line hard into left. Dickerson is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
First pitch swinging here to start the inning, and he didn't waste any time waiting for his pitch. He got it right there. Just hit it right at somebody.
Thomas will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, left fielder
Matt Kemp will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. This is hit sharply to the left side. Oh, and he botches it. And in fact, no throw as he's able to reach first base safely.
Sometimes when you know that you're not going to have a play, this is what you have to do. Here, no shot to throw him out down there at third. So he's just going to play it smart, take a bite out of it.
Mark Trumbo will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
The 1-1. 1-2. Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
And when you're still searching for your first extra base hit of the game, this will work as a nice substitute. He's into second with the old single and a stolen base routine.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Sliced hard, but foul. Look out over there. Oh, high, deep. Where will this one come down? Now that is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. A two-run homer here for Mark Trumbo, as the D-backs have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, you know it has a tendency to get overlooked here. That 2-out single that kept this inning alive. I mean, you take nothing away from the guy that just hit the home run, but this is what happens when teams put up a fight there with 2 away. Pays off for him big time here.
LaTroy Hawkins will take over with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Cody Ross will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 7, Cody Ross.
And Hawkins starts him out with a good hard fastball to get ahead 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
And think about it, in game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend.
And this ball is lined into center field, and right off the bench he comes through. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he had a chance to put him away. Had him down 0-2, tried to get him to chase a couple of times, but he wouldn't do it, and he winds up making contact on a good pitch there.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. But the Diamondbacks pick up a couple courtesy of this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Rockies. It's now 3-0 Arizona.
Your attention, please. Now
Safe situation here, and they'll make the call for the side-arming right-hander Brad Ziegler. Willeen Rosario will be tasked now with leading things off in their half of the ninth, as they'll try to do something to prevent being shut out.
And whatever they've done for the first 8 innings hasn't yielded a whole lot so far, so quite frankly, I'm not expecting too much.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And this ball swung on and hit on the ground back up the box. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Drew Stubbs will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
Looks like they're showing a bit more respect to that guy up there. That's what a 3-for-3 ball game will do for you.
Here's the 2-0 pitch. 3-0. Pitching him pretty careful here, wouldn't you say?
Oh, it's possible to be too careful. I mean, this is not a Silver Slugger award winner up there. You want this guy to hit the ball and put it in play.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Michael McHenry will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time. Commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Should the lead hold up in this one, the win would belong to Zach Greinke. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Good arm action there, but this one misses, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out, and there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
Well, you could see his mindset at the plate. He's thinking, I got to get out in front here, try to pull something. Didn't really get a good pitch to do that, though. So he's going to have to go grab a seat.
Charlie Culberson will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Charlie Culberson.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys a shot to make something out of this inning after all. And that's over. 2-1.
And you wonder if maybe he was taken there because he thought his runner was going to be moving from first.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
Come on, let's get a hit. Here we go.
And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he'll put this one away to end it, and the Diamondbacks have taken game one of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, you know, this game kind of felt like it could have been played back in 1968. Very well played, very low scoring, very quick game, too. I'll tell you, I could go for a few more of these this year. That'd be okay by me.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And guys, one of the big keys to the Diamondbacks' victory in this one was the start turned in by this man, Zack Greinke. Strike oppose, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Harrow, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Diamondbacks are victorious here, 3-0. So long from Denver.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 3 runs on 7 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rockies, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.